Hello, parents. I don't know why, but it's taken me 10 years to come up with this idea, but I guess better late than never. So what will happen is I'm going to start putting together some weekly or bi-weekly, we'll see, videos, should be weekly, kind of informing you what's going on in class, just so you can keep up with us. And so there'll be some weekend reviews. I will try and send them to you in a newsletter, but also think about just subscribing to the YouTube channel, because then you can set it up to where you get alerts when I post a video, and then you won't have to wait for the newsletter. All right, so here's quickly kind of what's going on in the classroom. Maths. We are focusing on multiplying whole numbers and fractions. We're about to end that, and then we'll start multiplying fractions by fractions. I'm going to be setting home the math video hopefully today. I've been having internet problems and other things happening, so I apologize for that as well. But one of the things that I do want to make sure that everyone understands is we are not looking for kids to simply just multiply. So if you're showing your kids how to do the algorithm when it comes to this stuff, that's fine, and that's going to be a good way for them to check their answer, but it will not give them full credit on an assessment. We're looking for them to break apart numbers, understand, show some number sense, show some response, not just reaction. So I'll be sending home some more information about that. Research workshop, which is what I'm calling reading workshop. The kids have broken up into teams. Some of them are studying, we have 6 different natural disasters that we're looking at: tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, and then, I lost my thought. Droughts and floods. So depending on what their interest was, I tried to put them in interest groups. And they've been responsible for studying a subtopic of their big topic and learn all about it so that they can teach their team. And then I think on Wednesday or Thursday this week, they will be teaching another team, a whole team, about their whole topic. And then next week, we'll kind of switch some of the topics that we're studying, so we can really start to compare and contrast the different events. And this is really connecting very nicely to our science work, which is about the spheres and kind of what happens in the biosphere, the thermal energy, atmosphere, geosphere, and the hydro, the water. So talk to your kids about it. Ask some questions. Argument workshop. So we just started writing arguments last week, and we were investigating topics, and I was having the kids vote for it. But I decided that I was going to pick, and the reason I was going to pick is I have an expert who can talk to us, who actually graduated from this school, and I thought that would be a cool way to connect things. I did give the kids opportunities to find experts on the 2 topics they were wanting to do, but I haven't heard anything back, so I'm just going to go ahead and make that decision. I do like that piece of having an expert being able to talk to us that we can interview. So that topic's going to be plastic, and so the whole point of the argument workshop, at the very end of the day, the whole thing that we're hoping for, and really that would make life much better for many, many humans, is the ability to let go of your opinion so that you can read both sides of an argument before you make up your mind. So we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of plastic, so that people can have a better understanding, because I think too many times we just stick to our opinion no matter what, no matter how many facts are shoved in front of our face. So it's a very important life skill for them to understand that, be intellectually humble, know that you don't know everything, and be willing to change your mind. Community circle. I should have checked that. Okay, one of the big themes that we're looking at is what happens when you make a mistake, because a lot of times problems will fester, and then they blow up. If you look back at the problem step by step by step, what you'll see is that there was a moment in time where someone made a mistake. And so what we're trying to get the kids to do is, when they make a mistake, the first thing that you do is own it. You say, yes, I did that. I didn't mean to do that. That was not my intention. Okay. But yes, I did do it. And then you try and fix it. So a lot of times it's going to be an apology. If you broke something, you try and fix it, you replace it. And then what you really want to do is learn from it. We want to put every situation as a learning situation. So what are you learning about life? What are you learning about people? What did you learn about your friend? And then what you can't see there is move on, especially here at this school. A lot of times people will bring stuff up from 3 years ago. That's not what we want to do with mistakes. Mistakes, we want to let go of them and just go, you know what, I learned it, now let's go. I fixed it. And from the other side, the person has fixed the mistake, now I let it go. It's all good. So those are some things that we're talking about in Community Circle. You can also ask your kids about mischief and mayhem, because those are different from making a mistake. There's more purpose to it. But have that conversation with them, see what they say. Another alert for you all, 3-way conferences are coming up. I've already notified the children. I told them last week. They should be working on this at home. They will not have much time in class to prepare this. It needs to be 10 to 15 minute presentation, 10 to 15 minutes, the whole thing. And I was telling them that you, the parents, are the audience. I don't want to be considered the audience. I'm kind of just there to celebrate and see the wonderful things that the kids kind of come up with to present. You're the audience. What do you want to see? What are you interested in? Tell them. They should be talking to you about that. And that'll be in a few weeks. The Thursday, Friday, is that like the 4th, 11th, 12th, 13th? 14th and 15th. So you'll find out quite soon when your conference is. So that means grades are due and report cards are coming out. So a busy time. And again, hopefully you get a lot out of this and you're able to know what's going on and have some conversations with your students. You can always comment or send me things. It's all good. All right. Bye-bye.